Not by flies.
It's one hand. Ah.
The trail ended over there, and I mean, it probably used to travel right through here. But as you see, all these trees that got blown down, the owners mentioned they had a tornado that came through last year. So I think this is at least part of the devastation. I don't know if there'll be more down the trail or not. But what they did was, instead of processing the trail through here, they put marks along the edge of the tree line all the way around here. We were not about to try to do that, so we took our first shortcut, and we just finished coming through here. Now we got to follow the blazes along this tree line to here, and then I think we go up that way. I just wanted to take a second and show the devastation of a tornado that must have just barely touched down right in here. There you go. Here's even more devastation from the tornado. I don't know how much detail this camera is giving you guys, but Aaron and I were just talking about, what if the campsite that we're supposed to stay at used to be here? Then what do we do? Big wide open area, all the trees are down, and Aaron's getting attacked by mosquitoes, flies, and ticks. So overall, it's about an 8 out of 10. Over there, I don't know if you can see it, is the white and blue North Country Trail sign. Right over there, that's where we were. Aaron and I just crossed this actually fairly lovely river, other than the muck on this side and the muck on that side. It's very sandy, a little rocky, but very nice cool water. Nice little trudge through the river. I think this is Otter Tail River, and we're less than a mile from camp. So we made it to the other side. Here's an identical board as what's on the other side there. How are we doing, wife? Are we proud we made it?
I am, but I had a little bit of a meltdown. I'm beating my fears of stuff, that's for sure, and
Yep.
a lot of ticks.
A lot of
A
ticks.
lot of mosquitoes, and I definitely wore the wrong pants. I need something big. Do not wear these type of pants out in the wilderness. My gosh, you will be eaten alive. I
No
cannot
yoga
wait to get out of
pants.
here. For sole purpose, I need to change my pants, but I'm not doing it in here.
All right.
But hey, we did it, and that took a lot for me to do that.
Yeah.
I had a, you know, I mean, it's gonna be hard times.
And she did it with her pack on.
And my bare feet.
I didn't carry the pack.
It was a lot of anxiety, and yeah, I think I might be taking an anxiety med here soon.
All right.
Anyway.
This state wildlife management area also contains the NCT, which has been bouncing in and out of different WMAs. No hunting or anything like that allowed, no fishing, nothing like that. Simply to allow wildlife to maintain their stuff. That's the way they roll. All right, so we're gonna pass through here. We're less than a mile away from our destination for tonight. Aaron's probably not going to appreciate the fact that we're going to be buried in the woods again. We got biting flies. They're just like everywhere. Sorry. All right. So we're just taking a rest here. We dropped our packs. Just hanging out for a bit. Got Maddie some food and some water. And Aaron was just freaking about an enormous spider.
There was a huge spider. It was huge. It was a big spider. It was brown, and it had a big white spot on the top of it.
Scary.
A big white spot on the top. Oh, it was gross. I killed it, though, with my foot.
Where is it?
Some of it's right there.
Some of it's right there.
I demolished it. Probably underneath my foot still. I don't know. Is it stuck under there?
I don't know. Lift your foot up. No, nothing on that one. Nope.
Let's see that thing.
Oh, that's the enormous spider way down there. That's him.
But I think it was a lot bigger.
That's the
It was
instigator.
huge.
It was huge.
It was coming right for Maddie's bag, and I was like, oh my god.
Maddie,
I'm
Mama
done.
said you like...
It was really a buggy, and ticky day. When we get to campsite, if it's in there, I don't know, but where we are, I might just get in the tent, and then I'm just not I'm gonna come out again till morning. You have a big fly that's gonna bite you.
Okay, peace out.
Peace.
So I just want to clarify something here. This is the Tamarack National Wildlife Refuge of the North Country National Scenic Trail. Okay, the regulations state that there is camping and overnight parking are not permitted on the refuge. Okay, and we're down here in the parking lot just on the south end, and here's the trailhead where we take off. Now, so there's no camping allowed in the refuge here, so we got to travel all of this up here all the way up through here, and finally there's possibly camping once we get out. Okay, so what I want to talk about here is that right here where we are, there's also supposed to be a campsite according to the map that I have on the Avenda app. And when we got here through that side, we came walking through here thinking, hey, you know, set up somewhere around here like you saw in the last few pictures. Though apparently now all of a sudden there's no camping allowed, and they look like fairly new signs. Minnesota Department of Natural Resources has come through and gotten rid of the campsite for those of us that travel the NCT. This is a hallmark of things that we have found on the NCT to not be the greatest. The trails are beautiful scenery, all that good stuff. Oh, flies and stuff, biting flies. All that good stuff, but once you get through it all, there's ticks, mosquitoes, biting flies, and it's because of obviously nature, but also because of the unkept paths. And like the devastation from the tornado you saw a while back, that was just, all they did there was change the trail. They just marked the trees that were still standing around the perimeter. So expecting after 8.5 miles and crossing a river and doing all that fun stuff, getting covered with ticks, Aaron is just mauled. We decided we're going to set up tent here anyways because we just don't have any other choice at this point. Now, the trail travels supposedly another 15 miles through here, and if it's anything like what we experienced back there, there's going to be nowhere for us to pull off to the side and relax other than maybe a prairie or maybe another river or two or possibly a lake, but no camping. And then we have a concern that once we pass all 15 miles, which would be like the best day we've had plus 50% more, which is insane. But if we do it, we might just end up in another parking lot with no camping signs again, even though they're on the Avenza Trail Maps app. So we're going to head down this road, hopefully connect up with another road heading, I believe that's north right now, and hopefully run into some traffic that can get us to a town called, what is the name of the town? Snellman? I think it's Snellman. Looks like they have a place for us to recharge the batteries. That's the other thing, is our batteries. One is dead and the other one is at 10%. Alright guys, we're just cooking a little bit of dinner. I didn't record very much of anything today because it was just, we just needed to get somewhere where we could refuel and get caught back up with videos and all that stuff. So, you want to be on camera right now? Okay. So we're just gonna enjoy some dinner here, maybe have another pot of coffee, and see where things go from here. We're at the Tamarack Bay Resort, and they're kind enough to let us set up our tent right here in their front yard. So we're gonna crash out pretty hard. The gentleman Laszlo, who allowed us to stay here free of charge, he didn't want any money for it. We're gonna meet up with him tomorrow morning when we wake up. We'll see him. All right, that's it from Tamarack Bay Resort.